Hey viewers, welcome to my orchid world. Today I am going to show you a very beautiful orchid which has not bloomed for me for the last 2 years, but previously it has bloomed. This is the beautiful Celestis blue orchid. You have seen it in previous videos. This Vanda orchid had one kiki when I had bought her, and it was growing. It has grown quite big, and I believe in another 2 to 3 years it will bloom. But today, while inspecting the plant, I saw something which I was not expecting. The kiki itself detached itself from the mother plant. You can see this is the kiki. It has grown quite big, but smaller as compared to the mother plant, and it was attached at this particular joint, and it detached itself from the mother plant. So what I am going to do is I will plant it separately in some sphagnum moss, and I will hang it towards the ceiling of the orchid house, of my shade house. So let us do that. The kiki has developed quite a very good root system. The root tip is growing, and I can see some dried dead roots which I need to cut off. There are not too many, there are only two. So let me first cut it off and then I'll plant it. You can see this is one dead root and this is one. Just cutting these two will be sufficient, and no more cutting is required. So it seems all okay. So I'll now pot it in a separate small basket. So here is a small pot. I could not find a basket. All my baskets have been already used with other Vandas. So what I'm going to do is I'll pot it here itself. It has got nice slits for the roots to come out, and since it is a Vandaceous type orchid, it will have hanging roots. So the roots will need places to move out, because Vandas, as you know, some roots are always hanging. They trap moisture from the environment, from the surrounding, and that's why they need some space. They need to be bare rooted. So initially I'll put some sphagnum moss, and then I'll remove the sphagnum moss altogether, because Vandas like to grow bare rooted, and that's why after initial humidity supplement for the kiki, since it is a kiki, it will need extra care. So I'm going to put some sphagnum moss, and after that, once it establishes itself in the pot, I will remove the sphagnum moss. So let me put it in the basket. So here, with very little effort, you can just place it inside. Just initially you don't press it too much, because there are chances that the root tips might break and it will retard the plant, it will set back the plant. And just place it inside the basket. That is the main thing. It just sit inside the basket. That will be enough for you. There it goes. It looks quite good. Now I'm going to put sphagnum moss in it. I'll wet the sphagnum moss a bit so that it will supply the moisture to the kiki and provide the humidity. Today it's a very sunny day, so humidity will be quite good for the kiki to start off. And then as it grows, I'll continue removing the sphagnum moss. So this, just simply put it inside the pot. That will be sufficient. Do not bury the plant in the sphagnum moss. The root should be above the sphagnum moss so that it touches them, but at the same time it doesn't make it too soggy. So here you put the sphagnum moss in this way. You should not bury the plant too much in the sphagnum moss, because the roots should not be suffocated by the sphagnum moss, because sphagnum moss holds water and it will continuously keep the roots moist. It should not be soggy, and keep watching the sphagnum moss. If it becomes too much wet, just try to squeeze out the water, and so that it doesn't harm the plant. So it will go towards the ceiling of my orchid house, so that it gets maximum amount of sunlight You can see sunlight is coming inside the shade house, and it's a very bright, the upper side is very bright. This is where the vandas, the cattleya should be placed, and gradually I will be hanging all my orchids from the ceiling so that it gets maximum amount of sunlight. And also when the air becomes warm, it rises up, so the upper portion will get more humidity, and that is where the plants, the orchids which need more humidity, should be placed. Phalaenopsis orchids are okay if you put them towards the lower part, but yes, the vandas and the cattleyas should be hung above, from above, so that they get maximum sunlight and also maximum humidity. So there goes my Celestis blue seedling. It is getting enough amount of sunlight right now during the day, and also it will get high humidity which is required for its proper growth and development. So I'll keep you updated on this seedling as it grows, and thank you for watching. Please give it a like and do subscribe to my channel.